gentlemen, it's Saturday night and you're here at First Coast Comedy! Go ahead and get excited. Put those hands together while we welcome your host to the stage, Alex Grindeland!
Hey everybody, welcome to First Coast Comedy. He said as the crowd went wild. He said as the crowd went insane. He said as the crowd made Star Wars sound effects. Okay, I hear lightsabers and pew pew pew. So that makes sense. All right, good. So, first of all, let me tell you what's happening here. I will be your host for the evening. My name is Alex Grindeland. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And let me take a quick survey. By show of hands, who has never seen a show here at First Coast Comedy before? All right, a decent number of us. All right, put your hands down. All right, now by show of hands, who's seeing a show here at First Coast Comedy, but for your very first time tonight? Right, it should be the same people. Should be the same ones. Some of you found the bar. Good. So, for the uninitiated, let me tell you what's about to happen here. Most of the time, when people hear the word comedy, they think stand-up comedy. You know, which looks kind of like this. It's somebody who's got like pre-planned jokes that they wrote down at home, practiced in front of the mirror, and then they got the courage up to get up on stage and tell those pre-planned jokes. That is not what we specialize in here at First Coast Comedy. Here we specialize in improvised comedy. What does that mean? Well, that means that you are here to see a show, you paid money to see a show that we have not bothered to make a plan for. So, in order to do that, I'm going to have to get a bunch of suggestions from you, the audience. Say that with me, you, the audience. One more time, you, the audience. Excellent. So let's do a little practice of that. Let's say I go to anybody over here. I want you to think of your favorite color and just shout it out on 3, 1, 2, 3, and go. Blue. I heard blue most loudly and clearly. I would take the suggestion of blue. Let me go to anybody in this middle-ish area over here. I might say anybody in the middle. I want you to think of the name of any historical figure and shout it out on 3, 1, 2, 3, go. I heard George Washington. Very good. I'm going to go to this section over here. Anybody at all, I want you to think of your mother's maiden name and your social security number. And shout it out on 3. Come on, don't think it's improv. Don't think, just go. No identity theft tonight. Dang it. So, that's how suggestions are gotten. When you have a suggestion, shout it out loudly and proudly. Only shout things out during the part of the show where I ask you to do that. Now, because I am asking you to shout things out at various points through the show, this is a great opportunity for everyone to take a moment to look around and notice that there are both adults and children here. So keep that in mind when you're deciding what words and topics to shout out loudly for everyone to hear. We're going to do a clean show. That sounds good? Yeah, clapping. And let me tell you, I am a former public school teacher, and yet my goal for the night is that the children do not learn any new words. Because we, the adults, have the important responsibility of making sure they do not know what we really think is funny. So, we're gonna do a clean show. The other thing you need to know is at various points throughout the show, we could use the help of one or more fun-loving audience volunteers. So without me saying any more about that, and without people trying to point at the person next to them or grab their arm and raise it into the air, because to keep in mind that this is not volunteering, unless you're in the former Soviet Russia. So without me saying any more about that, does anybody here think that later in the show you might want to raise your hand and help us out in a game? I see a hand right there. I see a hand right there. I see a hand right there. All right. Give it up for... I see a hand right there. Give it up for the 3 bravest among you, the bravest people here. For the rest of you who did not raise your hand, I can read your mind. I know why you didn't raise your hand. It's actually because I've been doing this for a long time, and there's only ever one reason people don't raise their hand to that question, and that is because at some point in your life, you saw a comedian be mean to somebody, and you thought to yourself, I'm not giving him the chance. Well, keep this in mind. It's not that big of a room. I can see you from here. If I wanted to be mean to you, I could. But that's not the kind of show that we do here at First Coast Comedy. Like I said, it's not a stand-up comedy show. Stand-up comedians are known for that. They find one guy in the audience. They pick on that guy the whole show. Everybody laughs at that guy's expense. That guy cries. And then the comedian gets in their car and they drive away to their next gig and you never see him again. That's not how this works here. Here at First Coast Comedy, we're a small family-owned business. There's only about 15 people who rotate through the shows. So that is to say, if we were mean to you, we'd be very easy for you to find later. So we take the opposite approach. If you choose to volunteer and help us out in a game, we will do everything within our power to make sure you feel great about that decision. To make sure that when you walk off this stage, you're glowing with joy. You're saying to yourself, wow, I tried something new. I stepped outside of my comfort zone. It paid off. I was the envy of everybody here. And if you choose to volunteer, you will win a prize. Ooh. Let's try that again. You will win a prize. Ooh. You all became wolves. Okay, so it's random. We don't know what it's going to be. It's either going to be a brand new iPad or it's going to be a free pass to come back to a future show. Could be either. Could be either. So, without me saying any more now, have I changed anyone's mind? You're not committing to anything. Oh, jeez. But is there anybody here who now wants to raise their hand? Oh, thank you. Is that water? Hey, thank you. Just give it up for her, everybody. That's good water. That was vodka. No, I'm kidding. So, have I changed anybody's mind? Is anybody here thinking, oh, you know what, I could consider volunteering later? I see a hand kind of going like, I'm thinking about it. Another thinking about it. Okay, all right, very good. So, anybody else? All right, give it up for the two people who can change their mind when they get new information. All right. So that's really all you need to know before we get started here. Now, there's one more thing that needs to happen. Is you all need to get warmed up. Now, I feel really warmed up because I've been shouting at you for several minutes. The players backstage are warmed up because of the palpable romantic tension between them. There's one more group of people who needs to get warmed up. Who could it be? It must be you, the audience. One more time, you, the audience. So here's how we're going to do that. We're going to do something we call the clap-o-meter. The clap-o-meter works like this. We're going to start at a 1 and work our way up to a 10. When I say the number 1, you're going to start doing like a nice smattering of applause, like a little like a golf clap, or like I came out to see live theater. And then every time I say the next number, we're going to double the sound and the applause, the enthusiasm. So it's an exponential increase, which means that somewhere around the number 5, screaming and hooting and hollering, completely socially appropriate. By the number 6, it's required. And then just for the fun of it, because it tickles my fancy and I think it's funny, when we get to the number 7, I want total silence, except for this guy. You're the only one who gets to applaud at 7. Everyone else? And then we're back to 8. Everybody's back on at 8. And then we get to 10 and then the show starts. So, we got to earn it, though. Let's start at a nice, polite, live theater, level 1. And a level 2. And a 3. Keep on going. And a 4. And a 5. And a 6. And a 7. And an 8. And a 9. didn't you? I came to see a comedy show. I got a magic show. You owe us more money. All right, this first game is a game that we call What Are You Doing? And this is a very challenging game for our players because we're going to pit them against each other in a challenge. The challenge goes like this. There'll be one player on either side of the stage. One of the players will begin doing some sort of an activity. The other player has to look at them and say, what are you doing? This player has to say anything other than what it looks like they're doing. So they couldn't say punching a punching bag, kind of looks like that. So they might say, like, I'm painting a house. And the next person, they'll immediately begin painting a house. This player will then say to them, what are you doing? This player has to say anything other than what it looks like they're doing. They might say, I'm combing my hair. This person will begin immediately combing their hair. It's going to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until there is an elimination. How do eliminations happen? They happen like this. If a player says something that looks too much like what they're doing, like they're doing this, and they say I'm punching a punching bag. Well, it kind of looks like that. So they would be out of there. Everybody say and do that with me. Put your hands in the clappatory position. All right, here we go. They will be out of there. If a player repeats a major theme or idea, like I'm painting a house, and then later somebody says I'm painting a picture, painting, we already heard about it, they will be out of there. If a player starts to stutter or stammer or hesitate, they just can't get words to form in their brain, make it their way to the tongue, and then cross across their palate in a way that makes sense, they will be out of there. And lastly, if they accidentally spit on anybody in the first row, they will be wet. Just wet. There's no penalty for spitting second and third row and beyond. That's impressive.
Hopefully it doesn't get into the good water.
This is good water. Can I keep this? All right, it's my water. Oh yeah, you won't want it back. That makes sense. Yeah. A souvenir. All right, let me get one player up on either side of the stage. All right. We're gonna shake hands and a sign of good sportsmanship. We're gonna from anybody over here. Shout out the job of either yourself or somebody in your family. What did you say? Integrated physical therapist. Okay, well that's your suggestion. This is going to be all the things that have to do with integrated physical therapy. Yeah. Okay. So Ben, you'll initiate the activity. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
What are you doing?
I'm warming up on a stationary bike.
All right. Don't want to get too hot too quickly. Just one pedal at a time. There we go.
What are you doing?
Keep it warm. I'm stretching my calves.
Oh, this one is tight. And this one's a little looser, but still
What are you
tight.
doing?
I'm checking in a patient.
Oh, God. You're going to need a lot of help. I mean, a lot of help. Yeesh. Oh, that's not going to be covered by any insurance.
And what are you doing?
Denying medical claims.
I have a stamp, a big comical stamp, but you're denied. And you're denied.
What are you doing?
I am stretching out.
He is out of there. Yeah, you're not by yourself. There's still people over here. All right. So let's do this. I'm gonna make it harder just now. Hey, right there. Can you tell me the first letter of your first name? Yeah. So what's that? What's that? B. B. Okay. Good. All right. And what's the first letter of your first name? J. J. Okay. So. I know what the problem is. Yeah. So the letters will be B followed thereafter by J. And Della, you're going to initiate the activity. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
What are you doing?
Beginning jobs.
I know. Hello, I'm just starting today, right now. This is happening. Here's some stuff. That's what I do, is I give you stuff, and then stuff happens later.
Hey, what are you doing?
Becoming Jewish.
I mean, I think I'm a little bit Jewish, but I could probably a little bit more. Oh, that's very nice. I thank you so much for that.
What are you doing?
Bouncing jackalopes.
Oh, look, a jackalope. I've always wanted to play basketball with one. Ha! 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 Shoot! Whee!
What are you doing?
Belligerently jazz handing.
Yeah! Awesome for this time over here.
What are you doing?
Becoming.
No! Already said, Della is Helen! Alright, that was fun. Let's do another initials round. But let's go out among the rabble. Ahoy polloi in the back. Alright, anybody back here shout out. Actually, what is it? Your two initials.
TS.
T and S. Perfect. Please don't vape in here. Alright. T and S are the letters. Dave will start. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
What are you doing?
Tickling Santa.
Come on, you know you.
What are you doing?
Teasing a sister. What are you doing?
I'm the two.
He was hesitating. He is. Out of here. He was also teasing a lady of the cloth, and I won't have it. All right. Let's make this even more difficult.
Oh, man.
Somebody give me a three-letter word like pow or wow. A little derivative from my idea, but all right. So W-O-W in that order. Don't get it reversed. So. Dan, you will initiate the actually, Madeline will initiate the activity. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
What are you doing?
Walking on water.
Oh, it's a little tricky sometimes.
What are you doing?
Wiggling on worms.
Hating worms. What you guys up to? Nope, no worms. All right, just
What are
imagine.
you doing?
Wishing over Wisconsin.
Well, hey there, you know, I wish I could find myself a buck today and maybe a hot dish. That would be great.
Wait, hold on. You were trying to do a Wisconsin accent, but it quickly became New York. So, he is.
Yeah. There.
All right, doop-a-doop-boop-boo. So I think this is our last two players, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Well, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this game one level even more difficult. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to completely inverse the game. Here's what's going to happen.
Can't be done, Alex.
Instead of doing a whole bunch of different activities, I'm going to make them just do one activity over and over. But it'll be harder because, first of all, somebody shout out for me, what's an activity you do every day? Like brush your teeth or eat, okay? You said eat. Could you show me one repetitive motion that symbolizes the entire act of eating? Yeah, makes sense. Good. That's good. That's what I thought it was going to be. All right, so you're just going to make.
I don't think she opened her mouth.
All right, just like that. Okay. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. In a moment, Michael is going to say, "I'm eating." Try that on for size. Madeline has to say anything else that makes sense with this movement, and they're going to go back and forth until one of them cannot think of something that matches this. So, in the game of try that on for size, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Michael, begin.
I'm eating! Try that on for size!
I'm threatening to punch my own face. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to smell a rose but change my mind. Try that on for size.
I'm re-spooling yarn. Try that on for size.
I'm deciding to punish my children and point at them and change my mind again. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to get these paper towels out of the dispenser. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to brush my teeth but can't find my mouth. Try that on for size.
I'm working out just the bicep. Try that on for size.
I want to clean this mirror, but I can't because my arm won't stop.
He didn't believe it himself. He is out of there. Madeline is away. Winning for two. one more time. Give it up your players in that round. All right, so for this next game, I need to send some players out of the room. Who's leaving?
I'll go.
I'll go.
Very good. So on three, everyone say, get out of here. 1, 2, 3. Get out of here. And make a whole bunch of noise as they leave, everybody. All right, so for this game, what I need all of you to do right now is I need you to start thinking about lines of dialogue that the players are going to use in this game. So, but I'm going to help to inspire where these lines might come from. So what I want you to do first is I want you to start thinking about famous lines from movies that we would like hear and we would recognize. Like, I'm the king of the world, or we're going to need a bigger boat. So start thinking about famous lines from movies or television shows. The next thing I want you to start thinking about, once you got a couple of those ideas in your head, are lines from songs that could be spoken as a full thought. For example, bye, bye, bye. Or you might say, like, welcome to the Hotel California. So something from a song. Or it could be like a famous commercial slogan. Where's the beef? Something like that. So start thinking about some famous commercial slogans. Now I want you to start thinking of some historical quotes, or lines of poetry, or a bumper sticker you saw. Anything with a recognizable line of dialogue. And then we're going to use them in this game. So anybody over here, who's got a line for me? What's your idea? Oh, good. I am your father. Good. From Titanic. From anybody in the middle, give me another line.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. All right, give me it right back there. Ooh, good. Do you feel lucky, punk? Very good. Give me another line over here.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth. All right, give me another one.
Repent, ye sinner.
Repent, ye sinner. Okay. Oh, Anthony. By the way, hey, there's people watching at home right now on YouTube. On those unfortunate Fridays and Saturdays when you can't be here, you can watch the show on YouTube and leave suggestions in the chat. Just like, follow, subscribe. First Coast Comedy on YouTube. Everyone should do it. Hey, Anthony, what do you got in the chat?
From Mike Robinson, I have the high ground.
I have the high ground. Thank you, Mike Robinson. There's a camera right there. Somebody get, do you have any other lines in the third that you want to use?
Yes, I do. I want to hold your hand from Gloria.
Okay, good. I want to hold your hand. All right. Thank you, Gloria. You should probably like, follow, subscribe so you can get that. Yeah, what do you have?
I got worms.
And lastly, I got worms. All right. And I am going to get a couple more things here. So, you know when you read the script of a play or of a movie, there's stuff in there that are instructions. They're not things they want the actors to say, things they need them to do. Like exit stage left or begins to cry, all right? I want you to create some stage directions for the players here. But they can be anything, any weird, wild thing that you want. So what do we got?
Trips over himself.
Trips over themselves. All right? Give me another one. Yeah, right there. Breaks out into dancing. All right, I'll take one more of those. Give me another line of dialogue. Oh, back in there. What? Weeps uncontrollably. And you were saying something. Starts to have a lisp. All right, suddenly has a lisp. Okay, give it up yourselves, everybody. All right, so here's what just happened. The players are outside. We're going to bring them back in here. In a moment, they're going to start performing a scene. During that scene, these lines of dialogue are going to be strewn about the front edge of the stage. At any time, a player can reach down, pick up a line of dialogue. As soon as their eyes meet the page, they must say that as if they just suddenly thought to say it on their own. Then they all have to work together to make it make sense in the context of the scene. So let me get a quick review of these lines from our players.
Thank you. All right. I am your father. You can't handle the truth. I want to hold your hand and the stage direction to break out into dancing.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. Repent ye sinner. I got worms. And the stage direction of weeps uncontrollably.
Do you feel lucky, punk? I have the high ground. The stage direction trips over themselves, and the stage direction suddenly has a lisp.
All right. Give it up for our players, everybody. Now we just got to call the people outside back inside. So ever on 3, I want everyone to say, "Hey, people outside, come back inside." All right, 1, 2, 3. People outside, come back inside and make a whole bunch of noise in the ears, everybody. Oh, hey, stop it. All right. Anybody at all? Earlier we had the profession of integrated physical therapy. Who's got another profession?
Nurse.
A nurse. Okay, it makes sense. All right. And from the chat, Anthony, anything that brings you joy and/or delight?
Husband and wife.
Okay. Your suggestions for the scene are nurse and husband and wife. In the game of Blind Line, players, are you ready?
Yes!
Oh my gosh, honey, I'm so excited for your first day as a nurse at the General Hospital.
You know, all those years of nursing school, and here I am. It's a dream come true.
I am
It's gonna be
so proud of you for sticking with it. It's gonna be incredible. I want to hold your hand.
like the whole day.
I want to be. I literally want to hold your hand all day to make sure you don't mess up.
But it's my blood pressure taking hand. It's going to be
But
really
I'm so
good.
supportive.
You are supporting my hand. Yep, you're doing that. Raindrops keep falling on my head. I just got out of school, and you know, darn it, it seems like every day since I got out, it just rains. Every day.
I know, so I brought you an umbrella. Check it out. It says I'm a nurse on top.
Oh. Thanks, honey.
Listen.
You're the best.
I want to be there to literally hold your hand for every single moment of your shift. No matter what's happening, no matter if somebody's coding, I will be there. Do you feel lucky, punk? There's not a lot of wives that would follow their husbands to work, even if it's a life-threatening situation, and be there for them, literally with them, every single moment of their shift.
I can tell you, I don't feel lucky because we just opened an umbrella inside. Maybe not the best choice today. I got worms. As I stated, it's been raining a lot outside, and apparently there was something in a puddle, and now
Close the umbrella. We have to take you to your hospital that you work at right now. Let's go. Come on. They can fix your worm problem.
All right. Losing a lot of blood. That can be saved for later.
My husband is a nurse here, and he has worms.
Oh, you're a nurse here, and you're also a patient. That's awesome. We don't get a lot of that. I'm the head charge nurse, Brian.
Hi, I'm Dan, and my wife,
Oh, nice to meet you.
Sandra.
I had a wife named Sandra.
Here. I'll hold his hand to make him feel more at home. I'm so sorry. This is making you feel better?
It is. She was a great dancer.
No, before I got married, I was a professional dancer. It's actually how we met. Believe it or not.
Oh, okay. All right.
You can't handle the truth about her being a professional dancer. You can't handle the truth about me having worms. And we can't handle the truth that we're going to be very unlucky because we opened an umbrella today. Inside.
All right, well, fill out this form, and I'll try to handle the truth. Repent, ye sinner. Hold on.
What did you do?
I wanna let you know the only way to get worms.
Which sin is it that gives you worms? We'll never know.
Being Pharaoh.
All right, so give it up for the players in the round. All right, so in this next game, you know how earlier I said at a certain point in the show we could use the help of a fun, loving audience volunteer? Now, look how much fun the players are having up here. I bet you're thinking, man, it's probably fun to be up there on that stage. Anybody here want to volunteer? Do you want to do it? Your hand is up. Come on, come on! Come on up here. What's your name? Piper? Give it up for Piper, everybody! So, Piper, once you step over there, the players will explain the game to you while I explain the game to the audience. All right, so... first of all, somebody give me like a chore like laundry or doing the dishes, something that you don't enjoy doing. All right, so I heard, hey Dave, it's mowing the grass. Very good. So, what you're about to see are the Olympics of mowing the grass. So Piper is going to be going head to head against one of our players in a grass mowing competition. However, during this competition, her and that player have to be moving in extreme slow motion. We call this game Slow-Mo Olympics. While that's happening, the other two players will be over here as the commentators. Very excited about the most exciting sport any of us are aware of, which is lawn mowing. All right, so they continue to explain the game to Piper. Let me give you the briefest of brief First Coast comedy-related announcements. I already told you we got a YouTube page. You should like, follow, subscribe so you can watch the show when you're not here, when you can't be here on those terrible Fridays and Saturdays when you got to be somewhere else. But also, if you can't be here, well, we can travel to your event. Do you have a work event that needs some comedy entertainment or some team building? Do you have a family reunion, an event for your church, anything at all? We can create a customized show just for you because we can leave this building. It turned out when the wizard died, the curse was lifted, and we can leave now. So check that out on our website, which is firstcoastcomedy.com. Hey, say the name of the website with me. It is firstcoastcomedy.com. All right, very good. Let's get our players and Piper in places. All right, and we're going to get set up here. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
And begin.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Boy, we got an exciting night of sports tonight. It's Sunday night lawn mowing. Yes. The night you've been waiting for. Here with me all the way from Germany is Olga Svetsman, who's the champion of 1979. Olga, why don't you tell us a little bit about our competitors?
Thank you very much for having me on the show, Dave. I'm very happy to be here. We have, of course, Piper. Piper is here from my own homeland of Germany. She represents this absolute peak of the mowing division.
Okay.
And since there's another guy over there, it's one of yours.
Oh, yes. That's Michael. He retired for a while, but he's coming back into the league to make a name for himself once again. Well, let's see if he can recapture a little bit of glory. And they're off! There they go! Oh my gosh! Michael is reaching for the lawnmower, and it looks like Piper has already, moving at lightning speed. She's already moving. Piper's already moving.
Oh my God, she got it on the first pull.
Oh my gosh.
That never happened.
That's amazing. Look at that. Look at the style of having her knuckles right next to each other. That's pure precision.
She has lifted some more into the air, flinging the bits of glass into Michael's face.
Oh no, Michael is blinded right now. Oh, he can't see out of his left eye. And then, Piper's like, celebrating with her violence and victory. Holy cow, she is happy with her. She's not even touching the lawnmower anymore.
Michael's hay fever has gotten the best of him.
Uh-oh.
He's resorted to heavy violence.
Oh, and look at Michael. He's trying to swing a bag of grass at her. And Piper dodges with all the efficiency while Michael begins to show his age.
He crashed into the tool shed. He's got that horrible splinter
Oh,
on
look
his
at this!
eye.
Wow, Piper's just taking her shoes off. She's not even competing anymore. She's giving up on the lawn. Oh, no, wait, no, she's kind of grabbed her lawnmower again. Oh, look at, she's edging the driveway. She's edging the driveway.
She's going for bonus points.
Yes,
She
yes.
just turned from lawn care into a slaughter.
Oh, but look at Michael. Michael is coming around there. He's coming around his side of the driveway. Oh, and he's turned right. He's turned right, but he's looking behind. I don't think he trusts Piper.
He's going to hit the gravel any moment.
Oh, no, Michael's picked up the entire lawnmower, and once again, Piper moving with lightning speed is able to avoid the lawnmower. It seems like Michael is like moving in a whole different dimension.
She is throwing the gravel at Michael like stones
Look at
in
this.
open wound.
Oh.
Piper has secured victory.
Oh my gosh! But I had no idea what a bully Piper was.
Give it up for Piper! Piper mows the lawn mean. All right. Hey, you know, y'all just saw how much fun Piper had. Is there another person here who would like to volunteer to help us out in the game? Hey, come on! Do you mind sitting in this chair right here? Hey, is your name Mimi? All right, give it for Mimi. Cool. All right, so Mimi, this one's a pretty simple game. You have a very simple job to do. This is a game we call Jimmy the Pigeon. Let me get all the players up here for the game of Jimmy the Pigeon. So the players are going to be asking whether or not you've heard about what happened to this mobster, Jimmy the Pigeon. And then every time they ask, you just got to say, nah, I haven't heard nothing. All right? So can you say that for me?
Nah, haven't heard nothing.
And I invite you to get a little more Italian every time. All right, so, but it's not always going to be Jimmy the Pigeon. It's always going to be Jimmy the something else. So let's say, for example, it was Jimmy the Shoe. They might say, hey, did you hear about Jimmy the Shoe? You say,
Yeah, haven't heard nothing about Jimmy.
oh, then you and I ought to converse.
Nah.
Yeah, see? So if you like dad jokes, you're going to love this game. If you don't like punny dad jokes, too bad, we're playing it anyway. All right, so that's all you got to do. And every single time they walk up to you, you just got to say, yeah, and you can change it up a little bit if you want. I haven't had nothing. All right, so here we go. From anybody over here, give me a, you go to the grocery store, there's like a whole area of the grocery store dedicated to this kind of a thing. What is it? Dairy. Dairy, all right. Yeah, Jimmy the Dairy. All right, here we go.
Hey, did you hear about Jimmy the Dairy?
No, I haven't heard a thing, but the milk leaked.
Yeah. You're right. The milk did leak, and a word on the street is that he got out of jail. All the guards said he just snuck right past your eyes.
Did you hear about Jimmy the Dairy?
Yes, I did.
I'm gonna tell you about him anyway.
Does it end?
Hey, Mimi, the game really only works if you say you haven't.
You haven't heard of him, right?
No, I haven't heard of Jimmy.
Well, that scoundrel has hid up in a little safety place of his own. That's right. He's in his own rogue fort.
Well, I haven't heard a thing.
Hey!
Did you hear about Jimmy the Dairy?
Nope, I haven't heard a thing about Jimmy the Dairy.
Yeah, well, one of the guys said he was up in some other place. I don't even know where that's at. I know where Jimmy the Pigeon is. You know, we got him in witness protection and we put him up in a cottage.
No,
Jeez.
never heard about Jimmy the Pigeon.
Hey, how you
Hey.
doing? I haven't met you before. But did you hear about Jimmy the Dairy?
No, I haven't heard about Jimmy the Dairy.
Yeah, they got him. They chopped off his feet. Now he lacks toes.
Give it up for the dairy joke. All right, anybody over here? A grocery store is a kind of store. A hardware store, give me another kind of a store. A shoe store. Well, we already used shoe as the example. Jewelry. All right, jewelry. All right, the jewelry. So you heard about Jimmy the Jewelry. Here we go.
Hey, did you hear about Jimmy the Jewelry?
Nah, I haven't heard about Jimmy the Jeweler.
Okay.
Mimi, did you hear about Jimmy the Jewelry?
Nah, I haven't heard about Jimmy the Jewelry.
I better give him a ring.
Did you hear about Jimmy the Jewelry?
No, I haven't heard about Jimmy the Jeweler.
I haven't heard about him either. Yeah, but yeah, I heard his voice is so sharp. It's irritating. It's very piercing.
Hey, yo, you ever heard about Jimmy the Jewelry?
No, I haven't heard about Jimmy the Jewelry.
Well, if you happen to see him around, give him a kiss for me, okay?
Hey, did you hear about Jimmy the Jewelry?
No, I haven't heard about Jimmy the Jewelry.
You didn't? My colleague said he came over and he told you that it was very piercing. He said that the way he sounds would make your ear ring.
Hey, did you hear about Jimmy the Jewelry?
No, I haven't heard about Jimmy
He
the
got his
Jewelry.
dog a choker. Oh!
Hey! You heard about Jimmy the Jewelry?
No, I haven't heard about Jimmy the Jewelry.
Yeah, well, wow, it was there a minute ago. So, ouch! Yeah, I haven't heard about that guy either.
Hey, next time, give it up for Hey, Mimi, you're going home with a free pass to come back to a future show. All right, everybody! All right, so this next game is going to melt your brain. Here's what's going to happen. First of all, what you got to do is you got to imagine that we took a saw and we took both sides of this stage and we flipped them around. And then there's like a portal. And if you walk off this side of the stage, you appear on that side of the stage, and vice versa. So what's going to happen is the players are going to be performing a scene with 3 different characters. But each of these people have to assign themselves to one of those. So if one of them walks off as this character, it has to appear on that side of the stage. You'll get it when you see it. So, from anybody, give me a relationship between 2 people that we have not used yet. Toxic.
Oh, we shouldn't marry us.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Good. All right. And Anthony, what do you got in the chat?
From Sheldon, axe throwing.
All right. So your suggestions for this scene are toxic and axe throwing in the game of split screen. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Give it up for them, everybody.
I told you, setting up camp right next to the St. John's was gonna have horrible effects on us physically.
It has horrible effects.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty toxic, huh?
yeah, like contaminated.
Yeah, but you know what? There's something else toxic with this. Yeah.
Are you displeased with me, Carl?
Oh, I'm just pleased. Hold on just a second. Take this axe.
Okay.
Ho! I'm gonna go set up the target.
And when you're putting it the target, you just got to get it right in the center of the wall. Now, the idea is to get the center of the target. I mean, do we understand each other?
I mean, you called me toxic, and then you put an axe in my hand, and then you...
You didn't expect me to use the axe against you? I'm not going to, but I want to, and I want you to know that.
I didn't think this one through, obviously.
I wish that the target was in front of us. So I'm going to put it there instead.
I never said I was the best at this. It's our new
I'll
activity.
play your game even though you're insulting me, but I want you to know that was pretty darn
Good, if I do say so. You know, maybe we could turn this whole thing around between you and me.
Okay.
Start a whole new chapter of our lives.
All right. Let me give it a shot here and, Ow! Oh, yeah. That one's, I'm really sorry, man.
Is that I hit that guy over there. I don't want him to press charges or anything. So we're
Don't worry, I'm not pressing charges.
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh, that doesn't look good.
No, it should be fine.
Oh, no, don't take it out! Don't take it out!
Wait. I've got a bandage in the...
I'll help you.
Oh, right over here.
Oh, that's bad. You parked so close to our side over here.
Oh God! Oh yeah! It just didn't affect me too much. I have a high tolerance for pain, so.
That's amazing, and I'm really happy to hear that. And I'll actually, you know what, I'll just start wrapping you up here,
Oh,
wrapping you
thank
up
you.
as tight as I can.
Oh.
I'm gonna pull it just really
Tight, as tight as I can.
Here we go.
Oh!
All right.
Oh, thank you. I feel like I just got my life saved.
You know what? Part of this is twisted. Let me just unravel you. I'm just gonna
Okay.
spin you that
Oh, wait a minute. I have, hey, we just need to get you wrapped up here a little bit more again. And you're gonna make it.
I honestly don't think you all know.
My father. He owns the St. John's, and he's very litigious. I'm gonna go say, hey, Dad, where are you? Get in here.
Never mind. I thought I saw him. That was actually you.
Ah, yeah.
You look so much like my dad. I feel like we're related. Do I know you from?
Somewhere?
I think we went to high school together.
That's
you know,
it.
That's exactly what I think where you're getting confused. We were in high school together. I'm not your dad.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, I'm not your dad. I'm telling you, I'm not you.
Honey, if you just play into this, then we can.
Tell him that you're actually his dad without it being weird.
Oh, wow, you are
Absolutely right. We'll just plan with. Let's go.
Okay, listen. Yes, that's right. Your father, Ben St. John and Benjamin St. John Jr., the owner of the St. John's River, is right here. That's correct. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that he didn't tell you all these years. It's just that he was so busy with three things. The three things that he were.
I couldn't help but overhear you, so I wanted to walk over here and listen more. Never mind. I'll go back over.
I'm ruining it. I'm ruining it for my dad. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, I got a great idea.
The idea I have is both of you can help me find my
Socks and underwear. I mean, I'm missing them. They flew off when I got hit with an axe.
He's your
and-
real dad.
Dad!
Okay, well, I feel like my work.
Give me a
Here
hug
is done.
over here.
And the
Toxic positive.
Toxic fun.
Wow, yeah, they took a toxic relationship and they made it parental. So, this brings us to a very important part of the show, and that is in just a moment. We're going to go to a brief intermission. During intermission, you got some choices. You can use the restrooms, which are right over there. You can go visit Steve at the bar. Hey, and do make sure that when you visit Steve, you appreciate Steve in a way that he can appreciate, and in a way that if he invests wisely, will appreciate over time. You know, tip Steve, because he comes to us from a federal work release program. He's got a mean temper. Yeah, you know, so during intermission, you can also go to our website to learn about all the different shows and everything that happen here. You can go spend money at the bar. You can go to the bathroom. Don't spend any money in the bathroom. And we will see you after this very brief intermission!
to our show. We're so glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Go ahead and put those hands together while we welcome back to the stage your first house comedy player. And your host, Alex
Everybody, you made it back. Give it up for yours. Before we jump back into the action, let me give you the briefest of brief First Coast Comedy related announcements. You're watching this show, and I know what you're thinking to yourself. You're thinking, wow, is it possible that they teach classes where I could learn the skills of improvisation, increase my creativity, gain stage presence and confidence, make new friends? Do they do that? Well, we do. Improv Comedy 101, 201, 301. You can sign up on our website. It's an 8-week class with a performance on the 9th week. It'll change your life. You'll love it. Or if you don't want to sign up, sign your friend up and then tell them you did that. Also, here's a really important thing that if you want to, you should jump on it right now. We have two class for middle school students and a class for high school students coming up this summer over at the Adele Grage Center over in Atlantic Beach. And the admission for those classes, we got a grant from the city of Atlantic Beach, so it's already paid for. Yeah, it's free. Yeah. So, if you know somebody in middle school or who in high school who wants to take an improv comedy class, grab one of the last few remaining spots in those classes. The easiest way to do that is to go to that board over there, scan the QR code where it talks about those classes, that blue one, and then you can sign up for the middle school class or the high school class. The middle school class, 2 weeks, first 2 weeks of June, 3:30 to 5:30, Monday through Thursday, 2 weeks. The high school class, second 2 weeks of June, 3:30 to 5:30, Monday through Thursday for those 2 weeks. All right, so, and also I already told you that we can travel. We do team buildings for workplaces, and also, that's the end of the announcement. And also, that's the end of the announcement. So, let me get the players up here for our next game. This is the game of Pass the Mic. I know, you were driving over here and you were like, I'm going to see a comedy show, so they're probably going to freestyle rap. You're right about that. So here's what's going to happen. I want everyone here right now to start thinking about the one-syllable version of your name. If you have a multisyllabic name, just ignore those other syllables. The players, let me get that beat going, Matt. The players are the first person's gonna introduce the name and they're just gonna be rhyming it. If somebody repeats a rhyme that's already been said, they will be out of there. Everybody saying, do that with me, they will be out of there. If a player stutters and stammers, they will be out of there. If a player falls off the meter and it's just awkward to listen to, they will be out of there. All right, so from anybody over here, give me that one-syllable name.
Ike.
Oh, Pip. Pip. Piper. Pip. All right, there we go. So the name is Pip. Ben will start 5, 6, 7, and go.
Sitting over there, and the name is Pip.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. Oh, when she eats, she likes an artichoke dip. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
And when she eats, she also leaves a tip.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Her really cool jacket, she does zip.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
On the way to school, she likes to skip.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
She fell down and bit her lip.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
It was okay, because it was just a blip.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. Oh, she's gonna travel and go on a trip. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
In gymnastics, she does a kip.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Has a really yippy dog and it goes yip.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Has cool jeans, they've got a rip.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
She actually likes to take a flip.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
When she drinks tea, it is a nip.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. When she goes to travel, she travels on a ship. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
She puts on her jacket and it goes zip.
Oh! That's a repeat. That was already said. He is out of there. All right.
You lose.
Just keep. Why do you zip your jacket so much? For anybody in the middle, give me that one syllable name.
Brick.
Brick? Like brick? All right, here we go. The name is Brick. And go!
Sitting over here, and his name is Brick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Has a cousin. His name is Rick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
She got that wrong. It's really Nick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
When he uses a pen, it is a bic.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! Chooses to have a television that is electronic. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Blows out the candle, blows out the wick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Gave me some money. It was real slick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
I open a wrapper. He takes a lick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He would bully me. He would do a flick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! That electric tiny TV is a Panasonic! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
I keep think he won't make it, but no, it's a trick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He's real classy. Yeah, he's no hick.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
I don't like him. He's just too strict.
Pass the mic!
No! Strict.
Strict!
Gotta have a T
Come
at
on,
the
man,
end.
you heard strict.
It's only from Georgia. Is it strict? All right, he is. All right, that was fun. Let's go over here. Anybody want syllable name over here? Yeah, what's your name? She? Sheila. Okay, so we're gonna go she.
She.
And go.
Sitting over there, and the name is she.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! When she goes on the roller coaster, goes whee! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Had a really bad day and stepped on a bee.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Lives up north in Poughkeepsie.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
She has a friend. His name is Lee.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! She chooses to fight the patriarchy. Pass the mic!
That's the money. And to do it, she's got the golden key.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Goes to Amazon on a spending spree.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
On that Amazon, there was a hidden fee.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! Oh, she climbs a tree. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
But unfortunately, got bit by a flea.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Her pronouns, they are not he.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Her favorite television show is Glee.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! Shoulders, elbow, head, knee. Pass the mic!
Pass the mic. When the ship's a rocket, she hangs in the lead.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Committed a crime, had to flee.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Has a bonnet, there is a bee.
Stepped on a bee. It was already said. What? He is. Oh, out of there. All right, give it up for Ben, everybody. All right, they're really good at this whole one-syllable thing. I'm gonna crank it up. Who's got a two-syllable name?
Olive.
Olive. All right, the name is Olive. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and go.
Blah, 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 Olive. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
She's really cool, yeah, she's really solid.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Gave me a ring, gave me a collar.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! Her Barbie, a doll have. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
You know, doll have kind of did rhyme. So I'm taking it, and she didn't say nothing. So Madeline, there it is. Got it.
But I'm pregnant.
Wow, I can't believe I'm up here.
Doll have rhymes with olive. By the way, by show of hands, who disagrees with my decision? All right. If you do, keep it up. Keep it up.
My family.
One finger in there. Good. And just now point at me. That's right. All right. So, our final round. Last two players. Give me that one. We're gonna go back to a one-syllable name. What'd you say? Ruth. Ruth. Name is Ruth. 5, 6, and go!
Sitting over there, her name is Ruth.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! Doesn't have a cell phone, so she uses a tooth booth.
No do-overs, he is out of there!
Call that karma, Dave.
You tooth booth, you use too many. Alright, that's where you get really quick dentistry done. Go to the tooth booth! Alright, this is our last opportunity for anybody out there who wants to see what it's like being up here. Anybody like to volunteer who hasn't had a chance yet? Well, in 5. Oh, come on up here! High five. Hey, could you say your name nice and loud for everybody?
Riley.
Give it up for Riley! All right, Riley, I tell you what, would you like to play a game where you, actually, I know a game I'm going to have you play. I'm going to have you play the game of Dr. Know-It-All. Why don't you go over there with some of the players, and they'll teach the game to you. All right, so, in the game of Dr. Know-It-All, what's going to happen is I need all of you to start thinking about the answers to questions that you want to know the answers to. They can be any question in the whole wide world. So it could be a big philosophical question. What's the meaning of life? Why is this guy blue? It could be a relationship question, like, you know, how do I get him to notice me? It could be a workplace question. How do I get a raise at my job? Any question at all. So start thinking about questions. And what's going to happen is our players are going to put their heads together, and they're going to become one person, and that person is Dr. Know-It-All. Dr. Know-It-All has the correct answer to any question you could possibly ask. However, Dr. Know-It-All has to answer your questions in a particular manner, which is one word per person at a time. All right. So, Dave, are you all ready? You need a brief timeout.
I think we're ready to go.
All right. Give it up for Dr. Know-It-All with Riley! All right. While they make their way to the stage, anybody at all, give me our first question for the doctor. Right there, what's your question? Okay, very good. Why is this place called First Coast Comedy?
This
Place
Is
Called
first
coast
comedy.
because
it
is
A.
place
to
laugh.
At.
the
players.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Has nothing to do with the location geographically. It's all about the laughter. All right, somebody in the middle who's got a question for me.
Why are eggs so expensive?
Oh, that's a good question. An economics question. Why are eggs so expensive, Doctor?
Eggs,
Are
Expensive.
because
they
come
From.
chickens
that
are
Pretty.
sick.
They come from chickens that are pretty sick. And that makes the price higher. All right. Who's got another question for us? Yeah, right there. That's good. The question is Earth flat?
the
earth
Is.
Not
flat.
There you go. Yeah. I've seen hills and stuff, so I can vouch for that. You don't see too many hills in Florida, but you go other places, it's not flat. All right, who's got another question?
Do aliens exist?
Ooh. Dr. Noel, do aliens exist? And if so, tell us a little bit about it.
Aliens,
do
Not.
exist.
because
they
Are.
Not
real.
Little redundant there. All right, who's got another question?
Why'd my wife leave?
Oh, that's a good question. All right, what's your name, sir?
Jacob.
All right, Jacob says, why did his wife leave?
Jacob,
your
Wife.
left
because
you
Are.
with
a
girl
And.
she
does
not
Like.
your
wife.
I'm not gonna dig into that at all. All right, who's got another question for us? Anybody at all? Oh wow! Question.
Oh,
Jeez. How do you get away with murder, Dr. Know-It-All?
To
Get
Away.
With
murder,
you
Have.
two.
not
tell
Anybody.
Take it up, Don't tell people. I just murdered. All right, so for this next game, it's a guessing game. It's the most difficult game we play here at First Coast Comedy. I gotta send 2 players out of the room. What am I sending out? 1 and 2. All right, so on 3, everyone say, "Get out of here, you 2." 1, 2, 3. Get out of here, you 2. Clap as they go, everybody. So, we just sent them out of the earshot so that they cannot hear any of the suggestions I'm about to get from all of you. I need a bunch of activities, so let's keep it simple. From anybody over here, just give me any sport.
Pickleball.
Wait, what'd you say? Pickleball. Like 14 people said pickleball. All right, so we'll take pickleball. From anybody in the middle area, give me a dangerous activity. Fencing. All right, fencing. All right, very good. All right, from anybody over here, give me an activity that you only do like a couple times a year, like taxes or something like that. Ice skating. Ice skating. All right. And lastly, give me an activity that requires like several people to do it, like build a treehouse or football. All right, very good. These are our activities. All right, now we're gonna make these a little bit more difficult. What was that first activity? Pickleball. All right, hey Anthony, is there anything in the YouTube chat that delights you?
Star Trek.
All right, okay, so you're playing pickleball against, somebody shout out a character from Star Trek. Spock. All right, you're playing pickleball against Spock. And the ball that they're using is not a ball. It's something much larger, much heavier than that. Maybe not even the same shape, like an anvil or a bowling ball. Very good. All right, and rather than using a paddle, they're holding something in there that would be hard to hold on to. A frying pan. They're hitting a frying pan. A bowling ball with a frying pan, and they're playing against Spock. All right, what's the next thing?
Fencing.
They're fencing. All right. Anthony, anything in the chat that delights you?
From Elise, ball pit.
Okay, they're fencing in a ball pit. Make it much more difficult. And instead of holding, what do you call those?
foil.
Instead of holding foils, they're holding, you see how the game works, it can be anything you want. Maybe it's something alive. What is it? I heard, somebody say a microphone? They're holding microphones, all right? And let's see here. They're not wearing a mask and pads to cover themselves. They're wearing the clothes of what fictional character?
SpongeBob.
They're wearing SpongeBob's square pants. They are not square, but their pants are. All right. So is that 3 changes I made on that one?
Yeah, it is.
All right, what's the next thing?
It's ice skating.
All right, ice skating. They're not skating on ice. They are skating on, I heard somebody say lava. They're skating on lava. All right, and their ice skates are not skates. They got their feet in what? In just concrete. Yeah, just concrete. All right. They told somebody they shouldn't have told, you know. All right. They got their feet in concrete. They're ice skating on lava. And let's see here. We're gonna say there's music playing while they're ice skating. But instead of music, it's like a sound that would be irritating to hear over and over. What'd you say? Oh, and like a car alarm? All right, so the music is just a car alarm. All right, sounds delightful. What's the next thing?
Final activities. Football, Alex.
Football. All right, very good. All right, Anthony, what you got in the chat?
From Ben, Mountain Dew.
Okay. So the ball is a bottle of Mountain Dew. All right, and the grass that they are playing on is some other substance other than lava. What? It's. All right, I'm taking it. It's cow manure. They're playing. They're throwing a bottle of Mountain Dew and cow manure. This is how we used to play it in Wisconsin when I grew up. And let's see here. They're not playing against another football team. They're playing against the cast of a movie. What movie is it? Glee. What'd you say? Oh, Glee? Glee. Okay, they're playing against the cast of Glee. Is that a movie or just a TV show? We'll take it. TV show. Either way. All right, so give it up for yourselves for those great suggestions. All right. So, in a moment, we're going to call the players back in here. They did not hear any of the suggestions I just got from all of you. These players are going to have to get them to not only guess what these activities are, they actually have to get them to do these things. To make it even more difficult, they can only give them hints and clues using two tools. Those tools are gibberish and mime. So gibberish is gobbledygook nonsense, words that don't actually mean anything. And mime is, like, it's a French martial art. If they can correctly guess, we will be amazed. But now all I need is a quick review of the activities from Ben.
I got it! Here we go. In no particular order, it's going to be pickleball. We're playing against Spock. The ball is a bowling ball. The racket is a frying pan. We're fencing in a ball pit. The foil is microphones. And we're wearing SpongeBob's square pants. Ice skating. The ice is lava, skates are concrete, and the music is a car alarm. And everybody say, last one! Last one! Excellent. The football, the ball is Mountain Dew, grass is cow manure, and we are playing against the cast of Glee. Say thank you very much, Ben.
Thank you very much, Ben. All right. So now all we got to do is call the players back in here. What should we shout out loudly to get their attention? Get back in here. You're a very literal crowd. All right. All right. So on three, everyone say, get back in here. 1, 2, 3. Get back in here. Make a bunch of noise, everybody. Make noise. Make noise. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. You're not clapping. You're not doing it. We've got some real bizarre activities here. Michael, you're going to go first in this game. In the game of 4 things, hey, you know the answers, they don't, so don't say them out loud because that makes the game immediately 2 things, stupid and over. All right, activity number 1, players, are you ready?
Yes!
All right, give it up for them, everybody.
Scabba-dubba. Scabba. Cockatink. Tunk. Stackaboga. Scabba-dubba. Scabba-dubba.
Shabata, Mama Shamanani,
Zabba.
Shut up, woo!
Osa. Bada.
Ashamana, Fudge, click, whoosh, the bada batag, skabata, tickety, 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 Ashabata, woo! Askaba, Ashara Baskodamada, Ashurabada, Boop, Scott, Bada, Shana, Bada, Shana, Karasan, Shara Bada Bada, Askaba, Sana, Skabada, click, Skabba. Flabada, Kaba,
Zabba. Boom, 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 boom. Zabba. Jump. Zabba.
Baba Kashimatapa.
Pretty good one, everybody. Yeah, right there. Look straight forward. What are you
Oh
doing?
gosh, I'm playing pickleball
Yeah.
against Spock.
Yeah.
My ball is a bowling ball, and my racket is a big hunk of meat on a steak that we throw on a grill.
No, sorry, Dave. What is the racket? What is the paddle?
A pan.
Oh, specifically a.
A frying pan.
Yeah!
Frying pan.
Where the heck did you get that?
I cook sometimes.
All right, activity number 2. Dave just got a steal point from Michael, so here we go.
Tom has a panga chica, but
What about that?
so border chaba 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 be shing so much about a chaba chibaga I just about yo
All right.
What's your wonder?
Sì, Veneto.
Kunga beach.
Oh, la mamma cacciorra.
So to be sana peanut butter barata somebody even super to be somebody be she be somebody what's about it just about it
Just about to be
yeah
well, let me give a chicken. Aha! Chicken. Click, click. Oh, wow, chicken. Yeah.
All right, Dave, what are you doing?
I'm fencing
Correct.
in a ball pit.
Yeah.
My foil is a microphone, and I'm wearing the clothes of SpongeBob SquarePants.
All right. Dave has 3 points to Michael's 0 points. So he's got to get some points in this round to stay in the game. All right, give it up for Michael, everybody.
Scooby-Doo! 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 Scooby-Doo it!
Aber bling bling samsa samanda pata hom ma sabataba shaba kabataba smash shaba 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 bong shaba glug 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 oh shaba mamata bashamata skashaba babata glug 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 Shabba shabba bong masabate Sprink, skabata, fwink, shabba, fwabato, mama shabate, skaba shabba, babata, bada bada. Mashaba, because click, forkapato, Skashamada Padasa, Pick, Mocha Padapa Show, Skaba Shaba Daba Sabato, Pada Shopa, Skaba Daba Shaba, Ah, Shamada Tasabada, Tedabasa, Skaba Saba Stabata, Skaba, Shaba, Skaba Bada Shaba, Skaba, the Sabata.
Alright, give it up for him, everybody.
I played football.
Yeah.
The turf is cow poop.
Yeah.
The ball is some drink at Taco Bell.
Need to be more specific than that. And
I don't eat at Taco Bell. And I want to say my opponent is Dora the Explorer on Glee.
on Glee, you said Glee. Yeah. Why do you think the cast of Glee? I don't know why you said Dora the Explorer.
Because the backpack.
Okay. That's the only character who wears a backpack? All right, I gotta send it to Dave for the steal. What is the ball?
Oh man. Okay, I don't go to Taco Bell either. Because, the way she was sounding it out, Belvedere vodka.
You know, I'm gonna send it back to
Yeah,
Michael.
I know.
Now I'm gonna tell you, it's not only sold and served at Taco Bell. I'm a little confused why that was the clue, but what is it?
Is that orange drink Fantasia?
No, it's not the Mickey Mouse Show Fantasia. All right, one final guess.
Diet root beer.
The audience, tell them what it was. It was Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Wow.
Some flavor there.
All right, final activity. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Audience, give them some encouragement, everybody.
Sing. Ah, I got you. How do I got? See, how did you got? Just
Come
cover she would have about to come cook. Sabachaba, or the tabaka. Oh, Sada Para, no Sabach cook. She would be.
Dave, what are you doing?
I'm ice skating.
Yeah.
The ice is lava.
Yeah.
I'm wearing cement shoes.
Yeah.
And the music is the sound of a car alarm.
Come on, y'all.
You know it's my fault, right?
Check it out, y'all. How low can you go? Can you go down low?
No, I'm not gonna do
All the way to the floor? How low can you go?
All right. Hey, give it up for our volunteers for the hey, if you enjoyed the show you saw tonight, please help us spread the word. We're, like I said, a small family-owned business. We can't afford a billboard or some big Google ads. We rely on you to help us out spread the word. So, give us a like, follow, subscribe on all the places you can do that. Definitely YouTube, but also Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all those. The other thing you can do to help us out is if you enjoy the show, leave a nice 5-star review in one of the places that people do that. If you did not enjoy the show, if you have any complaints at all, rather than leaving less than a 5-star review, just send an email to Lucy@firstcoastcomedy.com. That's our 2-year-old daughter. She doesn't answer emails, but we'll get around to it when she can read.
And real quick, tonight our 9:30 p.m. show is the Blue Show. That's a 21 and up only show. If you want to come and see that show and see what happens if you shout out the very first thing you think of instead of like the third or fourth thing that you think of, you can do that. And we're actually doing a $10 ticket deal tonight for that show. So if you want to stick around and see the late show, it's just $10 a ticket. You can go and see Becca for that show.
Yeah. One more thing. I'm on Bumble. Swipe right.
He's not here. No.
We're done. All right, so that late show, that is a 21 and over only show, so that's that. But in any case, thank you very much. You have been wonderful. We have been First Coast Comedy. Have a great night.